Note to self, go back, listen to whatever the fuck that was. Mr. Stone? Holy... What was that? That is crazy. Welcome back to a new episode of Spirit Seekers, where tonight we are at the Stone Mansion, built in the 1860s by General Asahel Stone. He was a general in the Civil War. He kind of was a businessman, had his hands in a lot of businesses around the area. Had this mansion built back in the 1860s. We're coming up on almost 200 years old. This is a beautiful house. I just walked the whole thing just to check and see what there was. There's 3 floors and a basement as well. We're gonna go check them out, see if we can use anything cool. I got some new tools, some of them I've made as well, just to see if we can capture any sort of evidence. I've been told that the spirits here are very friendly, so nothing really to be afraid of at all. And we're gonna see if we can contact anybody. There's only one sad story to this building, and we'll talk about that when we get there. So make sure you stay tuned for all that. Let's get started.
Before I get started on the actual investigation, as I said in the intro, I did a walkthrough. I didn't get an actual tour since it was so late, but I did take a quick gander around, and for the first time ever, I captured something that I found while I was editing. Now, what I'm about to show you is what I believe to be a disembodied voice saying, "It's me." It could be in reference to what I was talking about in terms of not knowing who people were in these photos I was looking at. I'll play it once and then I'll play it a couple more times with the enhanced audio. Take a look.
And another fireplace. Interesting. Mr. Stone's wife's name was Lydia. I don't know if any of these pictures are of anybody here. Pictures are of anybody here. Pictures are of anybody here.
So do what you will with that, and just keep in mind that I might punch in here to tell you a little bit about some of these things that I found during the editing phase as we keep going.
All right, so here we are. This is the sort of most of the first floor. There's this room that we're in here and that room over there. They're like the living area, I guess you want to call it. And I'm going to set up a couple of things. I'm going to have an EMF reader just here on the table, just to kind of get an overview of what it's like. There is a furnace over here that you might hear making like a hissing sound and it just makes some weird sounds. I have this REM pod. This is a standard REM pod that I'm gonna set over here. Make sure that works. I'm gonna set this REM pod. This one's got a huge antenna. Pick up spirits from the next state over. Right there. And then I saw a video saying that somebody saw Mr. Stone up on the staircase. So this is what I'm really Is that me? This right here. I get a good look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Too bright. Can you look at this? This is what I'm calling the paranormal bard. You know, what it does is it's basically a paranormal music box, but it didn't cost me $400. So here we go. Anyways, that being said, I want to set this thing over here. Now when I turn it on, it's going to take a second. It's going to do some music, but after I am done calibrating it, it should be good to go. Oh. Holy. Could you make that knock sound again, please? I heard a knock over there. I think it was upstairs on the top of the staircase. And the motion sensor keeps going off. This motion sensor, by the way, all right, I'm moving you. So loud. Let's put you over here. Right here on this fireplace. All right. So anyways, if you don't know, those music boxes and the one that I built, they run off of infrared, so they're heat driven. So it's not like light does not set it off. It has to have something that changes the heat signature around it. That one in particularly I made, it's got about a 7-ish foot range, I think, if I did it right. Starts to kind of lose it after that. So anyways, when that box goes off, it's a little spooky, okay? Let's see. So just to confirm, that's the other REM pod over here doing something, and then the other one's way over there. Hopefully I don't set that one off. Hello, Stone Mansion residents. Is there anybody that would like to say hello or let me know that you're here in this beautiful, massive home? And I guess I'll start off by asking, you are who allow these residents to communicate? I ask your permission, General Stone, with utmost respect, to let them talk to me. I heard a knock over here earlier. Could somebody make a knock again, please? Could somebody, if somebody was in the foyer or on the staircase, could you please move around a little bit? Or you can walk through the doorway to come join me here. Now my friend did say that the first floor isn't the most active, but it is the warmest, so I'm starting here. That being said, let's take you off the tripod. All right, let's move this guy. Excuse me. Alrighty. Lydia, are you here? Mr. Stone? If that's you, Mr. Stone, could you step back on that staircase again, please? Lydia? I wish I could play piano better than I do, or I would play you guys a song. I'm really not that great. Is there a Wendy here? I heard about a Wendy. What is it? Oh. That was the window. I thought it was a shadow. Anyways. If there's anybody in this house that Maybe you don't like the first floor. Do you want me to go up to a different floor? Are you more comfortable on the second floor? I also have a device on the staircase. If you could walk past that, or if you want to go through the doorway here, all these three things will notify me that you're here. I heard that go off. Could you do that again, please? Please and thank you. Somebody walked past my device on the staircase. Could you do that again, please? Or you could walk through the doorway. Okay. Okay. Not really sure. Every time I look away. Are you shy? It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not here to hurt anybody. If you want to use my devices, these electronic devices, just again, it lets me know that you're here. Lets me know that I'm not alone in this big house. And I have some friends, and I want them to see these pictures. I want them to know that I want them to experience you as well, is I guess what I'm trying to say. I'll back up a little bit more. Could you please activate that red dot again? Just walk by it, or you can touch it with your hands. I'll ask again for the permission of General Stone, for the other spirits and yourself, for communication. If I have your permission, or if the other spirits have your permission, could you please give me a sign? Okay. Are you messing with the temperature over there? Could you walk in front of the doorway, please? I don't know if you can see it on here, but the REM pod is... Oh, it stopped? I'm sorry. I'll back up. I'm sorry. That was aggressive of me. Again, I mean no harm. See? I don't think you can see it on here, but it's blinking blue, not making a sound. I think that's the temperature fluctuation. And it is going crazy. Can I take 3 steps forward, please? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, interesting. I heard something up there. Okay, well, whoever is here with me, thank you for trying your best. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go up to the second floor, okay? So, wow. I got up to the second floor. I set up some stuff in this room here. And is this camera on? Okay. Go back. Note to self, go back. Listen to whatever the fuck that was. I'm in the second floor now of the Stone Mansion. It's kind of cold, so I put my coat on. Oh, actually, I'm gonna set my backpack down in this. What was that? I'm gonna set my backpack down in this. I'm gonna set my backpack down in this. What was that? I heard like furniture scooting. As I thought I hit record on the camera and I started talking to the camera, and then I took my backpack off and then I heard some, I think it was on the third floor. Anyways, we're here on the second floor in whatever room this is. I'm gonna take a seat here and gonna break out Spirit Talker. Not gonna lie, I'm a little spooked about that, but
I'm upset.
well, that's a terrible way to start out, isn't it? I'm sorry that you're upset. May I ask who is it that's upset? I do have a REM pod over here, the REM pod here, flashlight there, the music box here, which did go off as I was setting up a couple of times. Then of course, now that I'm recording, it quit going off. But I did film a video with my phone of that going off. Williams. Was there a Williams here? General Stone, Lydia. I'm guessing Lydia's last name was Stone. There was a Jonathan Preston. There was a Wendy.
Ron.
That wind is spooky. Did you live here, Ron, or did you work for the Stones?
Your hair.
My hair? Yes. Does it upset you? Okay. Whoever is setting off that REM pod, could you please back away? Pretty please? Just walk away from it for a second. Thank you. Do you not like my hair? Because it's not natural. It's not a natural hair color. It's like a dark turquoise or like a dark green. Okay. You can stop now, please. I'll take that as a yes. I'll take that as a yes. You do not like my hair because it is green. And for that, I am sorry. My apologies. Did not want to offend anybody with the color of my hair. I'll let you know, as you probably already know, it's not real color.
There's a priest.
A priest here? Is a priest mad about the color of my hair?
I was in the military.
Okay. You were in the military. Were you... Am I speaking to General Stone right now? Sir? Sir General Stone? You served in the Civil War, is that correct? Can you give me an obvious sign that you're here with me right now by using one of these other devices? You can walk out here on the staircase.
We enjoy the company.
I heard you guys are a very fun crowd to be around. I'm a little skeptical of this device in my hand. It tends to be sort of random sometimes. Or maybe I just don't know enough about this building. Yes, okay, could you please step away from that again? Thank you. Could you walk over by the staircase for me, please? If you walk over by the staircase, I'll get,
He screams.
Who screams? Alright. Well, whoever was in this room just isn't really wanting to hang out with us. So, we'll pack up and move along. Spirit portal over here. You're here? Who's here? Did I hear the general? Whoever is here. Was that, you trying to say general again? Could you please have a seat in that chair there? There he is again. That's the third time I've heard General. How are you? Well, I'm doing great, General Stone. I'm excited to be here today. How are you doing? How are all the residents of the mansion doing today? Warm? Are you warm right now? They do have the heat on. Do you like it when they have the heat on? Could you touch one of these devices here? I think he just said no. Could you touch that device over there? Sure, it's like somebody wants to talk to me, the general might want to talk to me. That was a deep voice. The light? You don't like the light? Or are you talking about this red light down here? Is there somebody on the staircase? Jeez. That keeps getting louder. Are you turning that up? Ruth. Ruth or truth? Okay. Okay, sure. Turn spirit talker back on. Alright, I have multiple ways for you to communicate with me. You can obviously use that box that you're talking through. I have this light here that you can touch. You can touch this black box over here. Or you can touch that black box over here. Or if you go up the staircase to the 3rd floor, or come down, you'll play some music.
Surgery.
Surgery. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Did somebody have surgery? You want me to sit in this chair? I swear I just said watching. I'm gonna move this cat ball. Who's speaking to me right now? Ruth? Okay. Who is Ruth?
Our settlement.
Let me adjust this. Death?
1970s.
1970s? I'm pretty sure somebody might have still lived here in the 1970s. Do you want me to go upstairs? If you want me to go to the 3rd floor, give me an obvious sign. I don't think I can really argue with that, can I? Alright. Alright, I'll see you up there in a second, okay? Hold on. I'll be up there in a second, I promise. What? Like, give me a sign if you want me to go upstairs, and then it starts beeping faster, and then I acknowledge, yes, I will be up there, and then it just stops. Coincidence? Maybe not. Let's see. Who is Ruth? It said Ruth in the thing. Who is Ruth? Hello? I am up here on the 3rd floor. Yeah. I think I've already said that my name is Preston. Can you give me your name? Did you just say asshole? Asahel? I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced your name.
And here is your friendly reminder to keep your cell phones and electronic devices in airplane mode while you are out investigating. Take a look at this EMF reader once I took my phone out of airplane mode to check my text messages.
Hold on, I'm going to turn on. That's me. The EMF is me because I just turned off my airplane mode. This is why I always go airplane mode, because now I just got 12 messages and the EMF went crazy. Alright, I put my phone back in airplane mode and now the EMF stopped going off. This is why you always put your phones in airplane mode when you're hunting ghosts. I repeat that. Always put your phone in airplane mode. Oh God. Always put your phone in airplane mode when you're hunting ghosts. Jeez! That was very loud. Anyways, I'm just listening. I'm listening. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna listen. I can't really make out what you're saying over here. Do you like to look at the stars? Really? Hey right now, I just want to talk to Mr. Stone. I want to talk to Stone, man to man. I want to talk about men stuff. What? Do you like astronomy? Is it true that you had your windows up here slightly slanted so you could look at the stars? No way. I heard the thing said here, and then the blue temperature light went right under the telescope. That is crazy. I love space as well, Mr. Stone. It's going. I love the vastness of it. It's a little scary. It's all unknown. Are you aware, Mr. Stone, that we, us Americans, we put a man on the moon once? Did you know that? I think it's just about over 100 years after you built this mansion, we put somebody on the moon. That's so crazy. I'm still thinking about how that started going off after I started directly talking to Stone about astronomy. So I guess you answered my question. Let me go back to that. You had these walls, these windows slightly slanted so you can get a better view of the night sky. Yes? I'm taking that as a yes. Was that window where the telescope is your favorite window to look out of? Unfortunately, it's a very cloudy sky tonight. I can't see anything. But I do appreciate your love for astronomy and the stars. And you know, these are huge windows. All right, so we are back up and running. I'm still on the third floor. I'm just checking out a couple different rooms. And sure enough, that was me. All right, I know. It's just cloudy if I look at the telescope. Can you look at the telescope? I would like to know if Ruth is here right now. Or anybody else. I heard Ruth a couple times on this radio. I'm wondering who Ruth is. And then I come up here after having heard it a couple times on the radio, and I see Ruth on the wall. Yeah, who is Ruth? And what time is it? All right, I have a flashlight here now. You probably recognize one of those.
Very lonely here.
Very lonely here. I thought there was a bunch of people here. I'm sorry that you're lonely here. I thought there was a lot of people here. I thought a lot of, spirits were residing in this mansion. There's a lot of room for a lot of people here. Are you lonely because you're the only one here? Or are you lonely because you're different from everybody else? Do you not feel included? Oh. All right, thank you. Can you turn the flashlight off, please?
We occupy this land.
We do occupy this land. The light is staying on. All right, please turn off the flashlight. All the way off, please. Thank you so much. Sir General Asahel Stone, if you were here, could you please touch that flashlight? Lydia. If Lydia is here, could you let me know by touching that flashlight? What? Did I hear Ruth again? I guess I heard Ruth. Okay, thank you. You can turn off the flashlight now, please. Oh my God. Okay, so like the flashlight thing is like a hit or miss. Like, I don't know. It turns off and on by itself.
Analyzed.
Analyze, yes, I'm analyzing what's happening right now. So it turns off and on by itself. The thing that I have is when I was at the jail, it didn't turn on at all. It's just, well, I take that back. It turned on once at the very beginning of the investigation and then never again until I went down to the basement. This one is the whole point of the flashlight, right? It will turn off and on. If you do it right, it's going to turn off and on by itself no matter what. You can leave it alone, it will do that. If you go into a non-haunted place, it will still do that. The weird thing is when you start asking questions and it turns on exactly when you want it to, and some YouTubers, some people will fake it and they'll ask the same question over and over and over again and then cut it. Or they'll just like ask a question and then cut to the flashlight turning on later on. But then like when it turns off too, you say, hey, can you turn off? It's the timing. When the timing lines up, it gets a little weird, okay? And the idea is you turn the flashlight into a touch lamp and that spirits are able to touch it to turn it on and off. That being said, I think we're talking to Ruth. And as soon as I said that, Jesus.
Agatha.
No, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar. Not you, Ruth. You're good. Can you turn the light off, please? I know you're turning it off right now, so I'm not going to assume that was you doing that after I asked you to, but just something that happened. Did you live here, Ruth? If you lived here, turn on the flashlight. See nothing. And it's not voice activated. Did you work here, Ruth? Like the timing, like what is the timing? Okay, thank you, Ruth, very much. Can you please turn off the light? Jesus, bro. Like, it's crazy sometimes. Oh my God, my hair's nuts. I just have to itch my head. It's just crazy, like, how that happens, like, off and on. Like when you're asking questions. It's just, anyways, that being said, let's keep going. I'm gonna put my hat back on. Sorry. Did you work in the kitchen, Ruth? I heard there was a good kitchen here. Oh my God, the light turned on again. Right away. You're doing a very good job, Ruth. Thank you so much. Can you please turn off the light? Day? Yeah, well, it's nighttime for me. Did you like working in the kitchen, Ruth? Thank you. You can turn it off. All the way, please. Oh, thank you. Okay. See, like it turns on by itself too. I don't know. Like I didn't ask anything, and then it turns off and on and off and on. If I leave it alone, it'll keep doing that. But like if I ask a question and then it goes, oh, it doesn't go on. No, okay. Well, did I hear Ruth again? Like, what is up with Ruth?
I died in my sleep.
Ruth, did you die in your sleep? I'm sorry. Okay, can you turn off the light, please? Is it dead? Yes, I know. Do you know that you're dead, Ruth? Yeah, I didn't wait for her to turn it off, but if you didn't know, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that you have passed on. I'm gonna move a little bit closer. Is that okay? Can I move a little bit closer? Turn on the light if I can move a little bit closer. Thank you. Just want to be able to see it better. Let me actually turn this light down a little bit. Just enough. Did you die in this house, Ruth? In the mansion? Did you live in one of the I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I made everything confusing and I am sorry. Please turn off that light, please, all the way. I need it all the way off so I can make sure. All the way off, please. All the way off. Nope. Okay. Is this somebody else?
I must go now.
Okay. I must go now. Well, if Ruth, if you're leaving, I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. I was really curious as to why Ruth was written on there and why I heard Ruth a few times on the radio. I hope you have a great rest of your night, Ruth. With that being said, is there anybody else here? Is Wendy here? I can't tell if that was yes or not. It's like somebody wants to touch it. Somebody wants to turn it on, but they're not getting there quite. It's not going to hurt you. You can turn it all. You can hold it. It's okay. It will not hurt you. I promise it's not going to hurt you. Is this Wendy, the little girl? Courage, I know, yeah. Hey, I'll back away. I'll give you some space. You have you're very brave, Wendy. If that's you, you can touch that. It's not going to hurt you. You're very brave. This is crazy. Okay, again, with the flashlight thing, also regarding Spirit Talker, like, yeah, it's kind of fucky sometimes and like gives you weird stuff that like doesn't make sense all the time. But like allegedly talking to somebody named Ruth through the flashlight and then says, I have to go now. And ever since it says, I have to go now, and Ruth allegedly has gone from this room, this flashlight has been off. That is, like, that is crazy to me. I don't understand how, like, the timing of this stuff is crazy. I don't understand. Like, I want to believe, you know? I think ghosts are cool. I have a lot of theories on it, and I don't want to go into it right now, but I don't think that spirits are necessarily what we think that they are. Jess? That's a new name to me. See, sometimes Spirit Talker will spit out names and just like, I don't have any context. I don't know of a Jess that's here. Is there a Jess here? Give me a sign. Oh my. I hope my other camera is still recording. Was that Jess? If that was Jess, you can touch that flashlight. That's okay. It's not going to hurt you. They come and go as like, so it's the coincidences, okay? That's all it is. They're weird. Weird stuff happens. I don't know. Can't explain it. And then the REM pod beeps. Okay. Burn? No, we're not going to burn anything. We're not burning anything, okay? But I think I am going to start heading back downstairs.
I didn't believe this.
You know, I didn't believe it happened either. This was amazing, okay? General Stone, I want to say thank you again, just for that brief little tiny conversation that you were willing to have with me. Thank you for letting other spirits come forward and speak, letting other people come over and talk to me. I thank you for that. I'm sure you guys get a lot of people in here, and I'm sure you guys are pretty tired of it. Thank you, Ruth. I'm sorry you had to leave, but I thank you for actually talking to me. I haven't really been paying attention to this thing like at all, so I'm turning that off. I'm gonna be heading downstairs now. If anybody would like to continue talking, you can come with me, but only while I'm here. Once I leave, you are not allowed to come with me. You have guests to attend to. There's going to be more people coming to the Stone Mansion, and you have to be here for them. You have to be good stewards of this home. So nobody is allowed to attach to me or my equipment, but I will come back and visit you again. So I don't know much about the basement. I can't see with the light facing me. I don't know much about this basement. I believe that the servants used this basement, I think, because they did have servants. They might have lived down here too. The third floor I know was used for visitors. So like people, from what I heard, again, I'm just going off of like other videos and interviews about the Stone Mansion, but third floor was where they would keep visitors because General Stone was antisocial, which kind of explains why there's not a lot of activity happening around and why he's like the one that, I guess, if he's the one that controls it and he's antisocial, then you're probably not going to get a whole lot, right? So anyways, that's where the visitors would be because it would be hot, humid, no airflow or anything up there, so it would make the visitors stay a lot less and, get them out a lot faster. So I'm pretty sure this area is probably where the servants would stay and where they would sleep. That's just my guess. The one thing I do know about the basement, and the one thing I'm going to be spending the rest of the time doing, I'm not going to go into these rooms. I don't really have much time. Since I'm not making like a ton of money on YouTube, I only can afford to book these places for like 4 to 6 hours. And there's a lot of stuff that you do not see in these videos, hours of footage that don't get put in there. So with that being said, the saddest story of the Stone Mansion, which I don't even know the whole story. Insert story here.
All right, hold up. So I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I do not want to fake or create stories for clout. This is a story that I had only heard of once, and it was from another person who had been to this place who was told this by the caretaker of the place. I cannot find any other mentions about this anywhere else, so this is all I have to go off of. The story is that there is some little girl buried behind one of the walls here in the basement of the Stone Mansion. How old the girl is, what the girl's name is unknown. I couldn't find any police reports. I couldn't find any historical documents. I couldn't find anything other than this one person's video who was told this by the caretaker. When I arrived at the Stone Mansion so late at night, there was no caretaker to tell me any sort of ghost stories or anything. I was basically just let in and that was it. So didn't really have time to ask these questions. I did ask one of my friends who goes to the Stone Mansion quite often and also, I believe, has done some tours there as well, was unaware of this story. So take with that what you will. This may or may not be something that does exist here at the Stone Mansion. I will say that I never really felt any sort of evil or any sort of dark presence while I was there. A lot of people say that the spirits here are very lighthearted, very easygoing, and that's, if there was anything here, that's kind of the way that I was feeling. However, there is one little coincidence that happens, and I'm going to let you see that for yourself.
Behind this wall right here is the only sad story that I know of Stone Mansion. And I told you that story before. I don't know what it is. I don't know the full story yet, but I have pre-recorded that or post-recorded that, whatever. Behind this wall are the bones of a little girl that I told you the story of in post. Again, I don't know the full story at this moment in time. I didn't actually get a tour. I only know this from interviews that I've only heard parts of. But behind this wall, there was a little girl that was buried behind here. To my knowledge, at this point in time, she's still back there. I want to set up everything, and then I'm going to sit in that chair, and we're going to do our thing. We got a little bit of time left. Let's get going. First, I have my motion sensor. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the chair behind me. Portal up here. Oh boy. That's going off already. I keep hearing a beeping sound too. I think that's part of their security system or something. I think what might be better is if I put this camera Oh, this just said hurry up. All right, here I am in the room. I have a camera in front of me, a camera behind me. In the room that has the remains of a little girl buried behind the wall behind me. I pretty much have everything out here. I have the other camera behind me is looking at the chair behind me, which has a balloon on it. It has a cat ball on there for the little girl. It also has some pennies that people left. I have 2 REM pods back there. I have my music box back there. And then I have the spirit portal up here. And I'm sorry, I forgot the EVP recorder, just recording this whole thing. And for the added, let me get this flashlight ready, just to where it's like a touch light. Oh gosh, and that REM pod is very loud. I'll turn on the spirit talker. I can barely tell if the flashlight's turning on behind me. And I have a spirit talker right here. Is there somebody in this room that would like to reach out and speak today? Flashlight's on. I have, oh, that's on bright now. Thank you. You like that noise?
Vernon.
Burning. All right, could you please step away from that REM pod? Could you pretty please step away from that red light? I just heard a whisper come from that.
Obvious.
Obvious. Okay, could you step away from that red light, please? Pretty please. Turn off the flashlight too. Thank you. Is the girl that's buried in the wall with me right now? Feel free to use any of these devices around me. Is Roger in here right now? Wasn't Roger the last owner? Tom? Is Tom here? I don't think this thing knows what it's talking about. What's the name of the girl that's behind the wall? Did I say Sarge? Is the general down here? If there's anybody in this room, can you give me an obvious sign that you were here with me? Tonight. Yes, tonight. Is there somebody here tonight? Are you taking the energy from my light?
Your face.
Yeah, I'm making a weird. I'm making a weird face because my light. Yeah. What's going on? My light is getting brighter and darker.
Find my body.
Are we not recording? SD card full. No. Stop it. Is your body behind the wall? Is your body behind that wall? All right, this guy's got to stop. All right. Is your body? Was that me? All right, I'm gonna point. I'm gonna point to the wall, and you give me a sign when I point to your body. Turn off the flashlight, please. Is it this wall? Yes? Just to confirm, is your body behind this wall? Okay. Amazon. Hey, can you turn off the flashlight, please? Thank you. Please only touch the flashlight if you're answering a question. Turn off the flashlight, please. Thank you. Is your body behind this wall? I need an obvious sign. If you're going to use a flashlight, I need the flashlight to be on all the way, okay? Or you can touch this cat ball. Or you can use this. Your body can't be behind that wall because that's another room. Right? Yes, okay. I'm going to ask you one more time for each wall. Give me an obvious sign if your body is behind this wall to my right. I'm warm. What about back here? What about here? How far down? You're there? I'm there? Is your body right here?
I'm here with family.
Okay. Hello, family. So can you see my light? So your body is back there? Down in that area? One more time, I need an obvious sign. Is your body right here? You can use any of these devices. Right here. Hello? Did you go somewhere? I think it's in that bottom corner there. Okay. Did you die here?
Safe.
Safe. Is this a safe spot? Am I safe here? If I'm safe here, can you turn that flashlight all the way on? Uh-oh. kind of stuck. Interesting. Alright, I have all these devices around here. I'd like to have a conversation with you. Did you die here at this mansion? Did you die at one of the houses? Prison. Is this like a prison? Was this like a room that they would hold people in? Is this where the servants would go if they weren't behaving correctly?
Darkness.
It is pretty dark. Do you want the light off? Do you want me to turn off that red light? Spirit portal just said either help or hell. What do you have to say? Do you have any words you want to share with people outside of the mansion? I want to know what happened. I want to know who's back here. I'm going to turn on this motion detector, put it in the doorway, or facing the doorway. Are there any servants in the basement that could help me figure out what's going on here? You're welcome to come join me in this room. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate that. Does anybody else want to come in here? Any spirit from the mansion is welcome to come in here. So we got 2, 3. Okay. So we got a few spirits in here. Can anybody tell me about the girl that's buried back there in the wall? Whoever that is, please stop. Whoa. Who was that? Vic? Is there a Vic here?
English.
English? Yes, I speak English. Did you guys work at the mansion? Yes, okay. Were you servants or were you in construction? If you were a servant, give me a sign. I think I heard we were, and then the flashlight's trying to turn on. Okay, you can please turn the flashlight off.
I just like to talk.
Hey, talk. Talk all you want. This is a place where you can talk. You can talk through that machine there. You can talk through this machine here. If you just want me to know that you are here and feel you in your presence, you can turn on the flashlight. You've had a couple of really good uses of the flashlight. You can mess with those boxes back there. You can walk in front of my gray box down here. If you want to hear some music, you can walk in front of that. Did you live in one of the houses on the street over there? Oh, that's like, okay. I think a lot of people who lived in those houses and worked here just ended up coming back here after they passed. So you lived over there, and then you came back over here. So that means you must have liked it, right? Or did you just like being in this big house with all these people?
More energy.
More energy? Yeah, are you using some of these things for energy? Or do you need more energy? I don't know if it's visible on camera, but I have a couple of times seen my light kind of fade and come back very, very faintly. Very faintly. So there's a nurse here, too. Is there anything evil here? I don't know if that one's for me or not. I'll ask again. Visual. Yeah, the flashlight is a visual way for you to communicate with me. Yes, I can see it. This music box down here is a what's the word? Audible way for me to hear you or notice you if you walk in front of it. Yep, that's the visual one. Yep. Nice and bright. Listen, I don't have much time. All right? What do you want to say? If you could send a telegram to the entire world, what would you say? Speaking? What would you speak in that telegram for the entire world? Would you invite them all over to the Stone Mansion? Do you want to tell them that there's a life after life? Okay. Can you do anything else while we're here to prove? What time is it? Yo. Let's just say go. And I have about 7 minutes to get out of here, so I should probably go start packing up. If you have any last words, now's the time to say it, because I'm getting ready to leave. Can't really tell what you're saying, but I'm sure that it meant a lot. If I'm welcome back to the Stone Mansion, well, I was gonna say turn on the flashlight, but you kind of prematurely turned it on. Can you turn it on like really bright for me if I'm allowed to come back here someday? Will you talk to me if I come back? Give me a bright flashlight. Why does this happen every time? Okay, well. All right, well, that's it. I'm going to head out. I'm going to start packing up. And we'll go over some of this evidence as I'm editing and see what we got. Again, really appreciate everybody at the Stone Mansion. Thank you so much. I'm going to pack up and leave. Hope you have a great rest of your night. You are not allowed to follow me. You are not allowed to attach to me. You are not allowed to attach to my equipment, my clothes, my bag, my electronic equipment. You have to stay here. You have to be hosts for the next guests that come. And I think you'll be great. Until we meet again, this is Spirit Seekers signing out.